give you a little secret. He hates her. He can't stand her.
What's up, guys? Your boy Benny. Certainly something that you learn as you get older in life and you put deals together and you run a business is that success is unified. People want to be part of a winning team. When you're doing well, you're attracting the best talent. You're attracting good energy unto yourself. Success is what everyone wants to be a part of. Losing, on the other hand, is disintegrating. Everybody wants to flee. Everyone wants to leave. When you're on a losing team and nothing good's happening to you, well, it's like repulsive. Okay. As the polls begin to show that Donald Trump is roaring to victory in November, don't count your chickens, but you know what? This is what Real Clear Politics is showing right now. This is pretty bad. Nevada, Kamala Harris collapsed. Notice this little trend here. Kamala Harris collapse. The blue line is Kamala Harris. Notice it. Collapse in all of the swings. Arizona, Kamala collapsing as Trump's jumping up. Trump ahead in Arizona, huge. The top battleground states, you're noticing Kamala Harris collapse across all of the major polls. You're seeing Kamala Harris collapsing. This is going to disintegrate Kamala Harris. As she begins to lose, people are going to begin to panic. Trump has taken the lead among independents in the latest CBS News poll. Oh boy, it went from Harris +3, now Trump +4. That's not good. Trump has now flipped every single battleground state on Polymarket. Kamala Harris now rushing to Fox News to do an interview? What? She's trailing in the polls, or she wouldn't be doing this. It's certainly high risk for her. This could be a true disaster for Kamala Harris. NBC News poll in September had Kamala Harris up 5 on Trump. NBC News poll now has Donald Trump tied. This shows all of the right momentum for President Trump. And even CNN is admitting that Donald Trump is adding to his coalition with Latinos, with black men, all across the board, with young people. Donald Trump, historic margins with communities that Republicans haven't touched in decades. Donald Trump extends his lead over Kamala Harris in Daily Mail election model. Oh no, look at the collapse is finally here. We've been talking about it. Collapse-tober. Presidential polls live update. Betting market giving big indicators on favorites with Donald Trump in a big lead. The betting markets are saying, it's time, baby. Trump has opened a 10-point lead in the Real Clear Politics betting averages. Trump has a 54% chance of winning, according to the Smart Money. Oh, yeah. CNN senior data analyst Harry Enton sounded the alarm on Harris Wall's ticket on Sunday by revealing that more registered Republicans in the U.S. than there are Democrats for the first time since the 1980s. And now the collapse. What are we talking? Success is unifying. Failure is disintegrating. Tensions between Biden's staff and Harris' campaign. Oh no, what's this? How Joe Biden's fury at being overthrown by Kamala Harris now threatens to derail the VP's campaign for president. Lingering anger from Joe Biden's staffers at him dropping out of the race. He didn't drop out of the race. He was shoved into an open volcano while he was in a wheelchair. Relentless campaign from Democrats who outs him led to tension with Kamala Harris's team. Bombshell report reveals Biden has appeared to undercut Harris at least 4 times in recent weeks. Critical final stages of the 2024 race. Does that include Joe Biden wearing a Trump hat? Because Joe Biden actually literally did this. He literally did this. Bill Clinton wearing a Trump hat? Okay, this is a Photoshop. All right, there's a Photoshop. He's not actually wearing a Trump hat. It's Photoshop. It's obvious Photoshop. It's watermark and everything here. But Bill Clinton also undermining Kamala's campaign. Axios reporting tensions rise between Harris and Biden teams as election nears. Oh no. What's going on? Relationship between Kamala Harris and Joe Biden's White House has been increasingly fraught. Why it matters? Well, because they're losing. That's why. Harris's team say that top White House aides are not sufficiently coordinating Biden's messaging to align with Vice President's campaign. Biden gave an impromptu press conference at the White House during a Friday afternoon, just as Harris was about to do an event in Michigan, ensuring that all TV coverage would be on him. Then he complimented Ron DeSantis while Kamala Harris was trying to start a war with Ron DeSantis. Said Ron DeSantis is my G. Biden's been eager to boast about his robust jobs report and how great he's been. Harris has been trying to move away from Joe Biden as quickly as possible. Hasn't invited Joe Biden on the campaign trail or anything. One person involved in Harris's campaign told Axios the White House is lacking someone in the room thinking first and foremost about how things will affect the campaign. The tensions has played out at the staff level too. Harris's team has been trying to add staff to the vice president's official office to handle bigger workload. It's been frustrating by White House pace in getting people detailed for that, according to people. They can slow things down. The White House has been working to help Harris's team, but has been frustrated by some of the rules about who can be detailed and when. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Harris campaign apparently is melting down on the Biden crew and think that the Biden crew are sabotaging the campaign, just like Bill Clinton. The reason why there are memes of Bill Clinton in a MAGA hat are because of something he just said seconds ago here on the campaign trail for Kamala Harris.
In Georgia not very long ago, didn't you? They made an ad about a young woman who'd been killed by an immigrant. Yeah, well, if they'd all been properly vetted, that probably wouldn't have happened. But if they're all properly vetted and that doesn't happen.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
Yeah, that's right. Just run it. Just run it. While campaigning for Kamala Harris, Bill Clinton admits that the Biden-Harris regime properly vetted illegal aliens. Blake and Riley would still be alive. Clinton now states that we need illegals to come into our country because the birth rate is low. No, that's because we demonize parents. Clinton out campaigning for Trump today, says Dan Scavino, guy in Trump's team. The only plausible explanation for this is a 3D chess move to get Dems to drop Kamala in the waning days to substitute for Hillary. She's running. Interesting. This is Jason Miller saying this, along with Stephen Miller, both strong campaign allies for Donald Trump. Lots of DC gossip that Democrats are trying to replace Kamala. This would explain the aggressive counter-programming from Biden and Clinton. Explosive new plagiarism scandal adds more to that. Oh, yeah. You know, Barack Obama came out to support Kamala Harris and did way more damage by like muling, bitching, lecturing at black men that they got to support Kamala because she's just like you. She's just like you. She had two parents that were professors. She lived in university houses, like taxpayer-funded mansions her whole life, and was raised in Montreal. Parlez-vous français? She's just like you. Black dudes growing up in the projects of Philadelphia. You believe this stuff? There's no helping you. There's no helping you. There's no such thing as a Kamala Harris supporter. There's just people who hate Donald Trump. That's it. It's just people who like Trump and people who hate Trump. That's it. There's no such thing as people who support Kamala Harris. Turns out that, like, maybe Kamala Harris's own surrogates don't like Kamala Harris. Obama, Clinton, and Biden all hurting Kamala Harris. Is it for another reason? Is it for a suspicious new reason? I don't know. We'll see. The new plot to kick out Kamala is at hand. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, subscribe. Yeah.